Well, thank you so much for asking us to do this show, Can't Stop the Blues. I'm Professor Louie, and this is Miss Marie.
Hi to everybody out there, all our fans and friends.
Yeah. Absolutely, and we are close to Woodstock, New York, which we've been for many years in our recording studio, staying safe. And Miss Marie, you staying safe?
Yes, right here at LRS Recording Studio, the Rock and Roll Barn.
Absolutely great, and we've had great blues artists record here. Buckwheat Zydeco was here for quite a long time. We've had Levon Helm and the band, Ronnie Hawkins, Ernie Williams, which was a great blues player from up in our area.
Yeah, we had Guy Davis and Graham
absolutely.
Parker, so many people.
Absolutely. So we put a nice show together for you today. And since we are in the Woodstock area, and there are blues here, believe it or not, and Richard Manuel from the band was a great blues player. So especially just for this show, I decided I wanted to just start off with a solo piano piece and vocal, a blues song about Richard's fiascos and getting up in the morning. And so I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to walk into the room where our grand piano is and lay a track down for you.
Right, so Louie's going to go play a little piano and do Richard Manuel from the band, Orange Juice Blues for you.
I've had a hard time waking this morning. I got a lot of things on my mind. Like these friends of yours, they keep coming around, bringing me down all the time. I've had a hard time waking most mornings, and it's been that way for a month or more. You've had things your way, and I've got to say, I ain't coming back no more. Why don't you get right? Try to get right, baby. You haven't been right with me. Why don't you get right? Try to get right, baby. Don't you remember how it used to be? Look in your eyes. Now there's no sense in talking or walking around the block just to figure out the reason why. I've had a hard time handing out warnings, so I guess I'll just slip out your door. 'Cause I'm tired of everything being beautiful, beautiful. I ain't coming back no more. Why don't you get right? Try to get right, baby. You haven't been right with me. Why don't you get right? Try to get right, baby. Don't you remember how it used to be? Well, that was Orange Juice Blues, a song written by Richard Manuel, but we'd like to do something that is our original. Miss Marie does some great writing.
Oh, thank you, Louie.
And we have a CD out called Miles of Blues, which is our latest recording that has just done really well for us. And Miss Marie has written some great songs on there.
And you know, on the Miles of Blues CD, we have all types of variations of blues. That's why it's, you know, takes you across the time period, and you hear all different styles. And this one song that I wrote, Love Bound, Professor Louie and I wrote it together, is more of a rockin' type of blues, you know, that mix of the rock that came in the end of the 60s and the blues combo. So let's listen to Love Bound by Professor Louie and the Crowmatix.
And I have to say, we were on tour, and we got to give credit. We stopped at a lot of television show, and Don Odell's Legends is a fantastic one. So this video clip you're going to watch was us playing with Professor Louie and the Crowmatix live. There's a few of them coming up. Don Odell's Legends, Love Bound.
Wow, that was great. Professor Louie and the Crowmatix, Love Bound at the Don Odell session. And Louie, why don't you describe a little bit about our new CD, Miles of Blues, the song that starts this whole excursion off?
Well, the Miles of Blues starts off, it travels around, starts off with our great guitarist coming up with licks, John Platania,
Yeah.
who played with Van Morrison for many years. He's been in Woodstock for a long time.
Yeah,
John and I pretty much grew up together. And the L50 Blues, the L50 guitar, was one of the original guitars
Right.
that the blues players used.
Yeah.
And of course, it was acoustic. This is an acoustic electric that John played. And the Crowmatix are a great band. They got to bring up all the guys. Gary Burke on drums, who played with Joe Jackson and Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Frank Campbell on bass, Frankie C on bass, who was Levon Helm's music director, Miss Marie, of course, and myself. And, you know, it's an all-star Woodstock blues band and regular band.
Yep.
I also have to thank all the blues fans for supporting Can't Stop the Blues and all the great blues musicians, because, you know, the blues musicians and the blues artists are, and the blues fans are the most deserving and understanding people, so we love them very much. And anyway, let's get to the music. This is the L50 Blues, which pretty much describes what was happening when those blues came out.
Yeah, and this was written by John Platania and Professor Louie, L50.
I got the L50 Blues. It's in the air. You could hear it down south. You could hear it up here. I got the L50 Blues. Rockin' and rockin'. Sure got the moves. It's in the guitar news. I got the L50 Blues. It's taking its toll. It's giving us soul. Everybody rock and roll. I got the L50 Blues. They thought rockin' was over. Well, it's just begun. 21st century fun. I got the L50 Blues. 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 I got the L50 Blues with the hollow body sound, help you get on down, go round and round. I got the L50 Blues, don't need no MDA, better stay away, maybe go your way. I got the L50 Blues. 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 It's in the air. You can hear it down south. You can hear it everywhere. Well, that song was about the L50 guitar.
Yeah.
And, you know, John played a fantastic slide. He's one of the best slide players I've ever worked with. Well, speaking about old instruments, the Hammond organ
Yeah.
is a great one. And as I discussed before, you know, musicians and fans of the blues basically, and all musicians are basically musicologists. And they all have special things. So one of the early jump instruments was the Hammond organ. And Bill Doggett was one of my favorites. Bill Doggett arranged and was in a lot of fantastic bands. If you read about him, you'll see, and Honky Tonk, of course, was his big hit.
Yeah.
But I'd like to play a solo organ piece of one of Bill Doggett's songs called Rambunctious.
Yeah, this is very, very special. You don't usually see the Hammond organ too much anymore, a lot anyway. So let's see Professor Louie in our nice studio room here right now play for you Rambunctious by Bill Doggett.
Well, that was Rambunctious by Bill Doggett on the Hammond organ. And for you Hammond organ fanatics like I am, that's an A100 Hammond with a spring reverb. And I played it with the Leslie and used the speakers in the Hammond organ.
Right, and the foot pedals. You'll see Louie's feet going back and forth. You got to get those feet working on those bass pedals.
As much as you can, you got to have the Hammond bass pedals.
It's terrific.
And that was a cover song. And on our Miles of Blues, we did always like to have a cover song on our CDs. And Miss Marie does a great job on, what's the name of the song, Miss Marie?
Please Send Someone to Love.
That's exactly right, by Percy Mayfield.
Yeah.
And again, this is going back to Don Odell's Legends.
Right.
He did a great job for us. And maybe we should give a watch and a listen to it.
Yeah, we should. And this is with Professor Louie and the Crowmatix, the whole group playing the tune. And this song is relevant right now. You know, everybody wants some love and everybody wants the world to be a better place. So let's watch Professor Louie and the Crowmatix at Don Odell's doing Please Send Someone to Love. heaven please send to all mankind understanding and peace of mind. But if it's not asking too much, please send me someone to love, someone to love. Show the world how to get along. Peace will enter when hate is gone. And if it's not asking too much, please send me someone to love. At night and I count the world's troubles, and my answer is always the same, that unless men put an end to all this evil and sin, the whole world's gonna go down in flames. What a shame, just because I'm in misery. You know, I ain't begging, no, I ain't asking for no sympathy. But if it's not asking too much, please send me someone to love. What a shame, heaven please send to all mankind understanding, and if you can, just a little peace of mind. And if it's not asking too much, please send me someone to love. To love.
Well, great job on that, Miss Marie.
Oh, thank you so much. I love that tune.
Fantastic. Well, let's stay with some of the love songs, because that's always a good idea on a blues record to have a love song. And, you know, from our Miles of Blues CD, an original song. And, of course, that's said loosely in the blues because we're all standing on the shoulders of all the greats. So when we come up with what we think is our own song, is really just an addition to what the guys before us did.
Right.
So let's listen to one. Again, we were on tour, and we stopped at Don Odell's TV studio, and we recorded a song called Passion in My Life. Got passion in my life, passion in the dark. My sweet Marie, candy in my heart. I got a passion in my life, a passion in the dark. Well, you're my sweet baby. Now you're candy in my heart. Sitting like a queen, she knows just how to act. She got the secret ingredients, knowing all the facts. You're my passion in my life, a passion in the dark. Well, you're my sweet baby. Candy in my heart. Candy in my heart. Turn the lights down low. My baby loves to cuddle, rumble all about, tumble in the huddle. Now you're the passion in my life. I got a passion in the dark. In my life, I hope we never part. Yes, I hope we never part. You're a passion in my life. Oh, a passion in my life. Oh, Well, here we are. Can't stop the blues, Miss
That's
Marie.
right, that's right.
We don't want to stop them. And I got to tell you who we are. This is Miss Marie.
Hi to everyone out there.
I am Professor Louie, and a lot of the show you've been watching is Professor Louie and the Crowmatix, a fantastic band.
Yes.
And we are in a few different Blues Hall of Fames, Canadian Blues Hall of Fame, New York State Blues Hall of Fame. Miss
Yes.
Marie, you're in both Hall of Fames.
That's right. And, you know, as Professor Louie always says, we played so much in Canada that they thought we were Canadian. And so they put us in the Canadian Blues Hall of Fame, but until they heard me speak in my Brooklyn accent.
That's right. And we're really from the Woodstock area. The band
That's
is
right.
great.
That's right.
When we were on tour with one of our CDs, Crow and the Blues, we had a song there, an original song,
Yes.
written a little bit about our area and how everybody gets trapped in for the sound because we all love the sound of the blues. So here's an original song, and starting off with great drumming by Gary Burke, a song called prisoner of your sound. Looking at the valley below, living high on the mountain, looking at the valley below, where the eagles nest in the sky, open their wings to fly. Well, we're living in our own business, don't care what they say in town. Yes, now we're minding our own business, don't care what they say in town. Because you're my little princess, I give you diamonds for your crown. You got away. Hear the bark of a hound, hear the shrill of a locomotive whistling, hear the bark of a hound. Well, it wakes me up at midnight, just hoping you'll be around. Now I hear your sweet voice is singing only that melody for me. Yes, I hear that sweet voice is singing only that melody for me. Because you know you've got that magic, just like honey to a bee. You got away. Well, Miss Marie, it wouldn't be a complete blues show unless we did a Muddy Waters song.
Absolutely, and this is one that I always enjoyed listening to, but it's kind of rare. A lot of people haven't done this tune, and as a woman singer also, I thought this would be a little unique to do this particular tune.
And one time we were on tour, and we had to use another guitar player, and we have Todd Myhan, who's a fantastic guitar player, on this song, and we recorded it for Liam J. Holland's
Right.
Raw Blues series.
Yes.
A fantastic blues series. I really enjoyed doing it. And you know, the thing I like about doing a Muddy Waters song is I got my T-shirt on from Roses in Chicago.
Yeah.
Tony gave it to me when I was playing a show with Benny Turner, and we are scheduled to go out there and play.
Right, right.
And Miss Marie did some singing, and I'm playing accordion on this one. So let's do from the Raw Blues series, Professor Louie and the Crowmatix, Look What You've Done.
Muddy Waters.
What you done?
Now look what you done.
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 You left me here, the lonely one. All I can say, oh, look what you done. A broken heart, a worried mind. Cry for your darling, baby, all the time. I once had a dream, but now I have none. You're taking your love, see what it done. The night bird flies, shadows fall, blues are memories, and I recall your love in my life, as warm as the sun, and now it is gone. Look what you've done. Ah, yeah. Give me the blues, baby.
Well, you know, the accordion is such a real instrument. It's known all over the world, and of course it's the main instrument of many countries. So I've been studying it for years and decided that it would be great to be able to play all kinds of music on the accordion and not just what it was built for. Which makes it more interesting and more of a challenge, so you can come up with new ways of playing it. And the guys in the band really enjoy it, and it's easy to carry.
I saw you last night. You were moving around with your new toy, just painting the town. But it is okay, keep having your fun, because someday you'll pay for all you've done. Now look what you done.
Now look what you done.
Now look what you done.
Now look what you done.
Now look what you done.
Now look what you done.
Now look what you done.
Now look what you done.
You left me here, the lonely one. All I can say, oh, look what you done. You know you left me with a broken heart, a worried mind. Baby, baby, ooh, left me crying, crying. Oh, look what you done. What you done to me now. And we're right here sitting on the couch, and this is for Can't Stop the Blues. We can't stop playing those blues. So let's do another, watch another original.
Okay, well, we're on tour promoting our Miles of Blues CD,
Yeah,
and maybe I had a little inclination of what was going to happen because we wrote a song about traveling, and of course we're not traveling right now,
Right.
out around the country like we were used to doing. But when we were on tour, we did stop and pick up a horn section, the Woodstock horn section,
Yes.
and went out to Bill Hurley's, another Massachusetts great place, the Fallout Shelter.
Yes.
And I'm sure a lot of you blues fans know or hear about it because he records a lot of blues people.
Yeah, terrific.
And he's always had an open invitation for us. And we recorded one of our songs from the Miles of Blues with the horn section.
Yeah.
And it's a tune called, because it's figuring we're not traveling anymore, Exit Zero.
Let's listen and watch.
Well, now long wasted nights driving with the blues and you. Yes, long wasted nights driving with the blues and you. Please don't make that turn off. Wanna keep a riding with you. Riding round and round, next stop exit zero. Driving round and round, next stop exit zero. Well, that long and twisted highway, wanna keep driving with you. Come on, John Botanic, play some. Zero is not a good place to be. Thank you so much. Yes, exit zero is not a good place to be. Please don't make that turn off. Gonna keep driving with you. So many tears driving up my eyes. That's right. So many tears blinding up my eyes. Well, that quick and slow highway, the blues cover up the side. Well, now exit zero is not a good place to be. It's not a good place to be. Please don't make that turn off. You confuse the hell out of me.
Professor Louie on the Hammond organ. Thank you.
All right. This song is great for Can't Stop the Blues because nobody's going to stop playing the honky tonks.
That's right. So let's do it.
Oh, baby, come on, let's honky tonk. Well, now I'm tired of being abused. I'm tired of feeling low. I want to have some fun, don't want to worry no more. I'm going to play the high-class joints. I'm going to play the low-class joints. Oh, and baby, I'm going to even play the honky-tonks. Well, now I've always been true. I haven't told you lies. No matter what I say, Lord, just been playing it cool. I thought that you would change, and then you treat me like a fool. I'm gonna play the high-class joints. I'm gonna play the low-class joints. Oh, and baby, I'm gonna even play the honky-tonk. Well, now, if you wanna leave me, just help yourself. I woke up, darling, I don't love you much myself. I'm gonna play the high-class joints. I'm gonna play the low-class joints. Oh, and baby, I'm gonna even go out and play the honky-tonks. Thank you so much. Miss Marie, that was I'm Gonna Even Play the Honky Tonks.
Yeah, that was a terrific version, Louie. Really sounded good.
Thank you very much. And that was from the extended play sessions.
Yep.
You know, we always got to give all the people when we travel around that want to bring us into the studio to record.
Yeah, we have to thank Bill Hurley
We
for
got
that.
to thank them all. And we got to thank Can't Stop the Blues
Absolutely.
for asking us to put this show together, because for us it's fun to bring out all the different videos in the last couple of years that we've played, and we appreciate it. And the song I'd like to play is a song we wrote years and years ago about people that have girlfriends that sort of go bad. It all sort of went bad for this poor guy. He was, it was in the days where you could open high-story windows in New York and people jumping through, especially when they either lost all the money or they lost all their girlfriends. And this guy in particular lost one of his girlfriends. That was a go-go girl in Times Square. For those of you who remember go-go girls, they would dance in these cages. It would make the night go faster because you'd be playing 6, 7 nights. Mayflower. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Mayflower in our own Hudson Valley.
So we wrote this one a long time
You know.
ago, but it's still around.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So this one is called Bump in the Night. Same old story, and so it goes. He's going straight, so she got a hold. First to hear and last to know. Who could imagine what a way to go, breaking hearts and bones. She goes bump in the night. 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 19 stories, they say he fell. Such a good boy, his mama could tell. He's giving it up and gone to hell. I was standing on the 5th floor when he passed my window. I heard him yell. She goes bump in the night. 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 And when the moon gets bright, you won't see the light. till her tattoo shows. She just crooks her fingers till you start to jones. And anything goes from the very first stroke, head to toe. She goes bump in the night. 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 She goes bump in the night.
Woo, good jamming.
Bump in the night. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. You know, you just go to ProfessorLouie.com, and all the instructions are on there. What you have to do. Susie, get on that front
Your
page.
instructions.
The instructions are right
Get
there.
your instructions.
You got Professor Louie instructions. Just
Like what to wear?
what to wear, what to look at.
Nothing
Huh?
is simple anymore.
Nothing is simple. Except it's pretty easy. Just go ProfessorLouie.com. I have to say, it's John Platani as a guitar player.
Yes.
Gary Burke on drums. Frank Campbell on bass. Miss Marie on vocals.
Yep.
Yours truly here, Professor Louie.
And the Woodstock horns.
And the Woodstock horns.
yep.
So I hope you've enjoyed this show. We put it
Yeah.
together just for the Can't Stop the Blues.
Yep.
And we're going to have to see you next. Oh, you got to check our website, ProfessorLouie.com.
Right.
Just in case.
Yeah. And everybody out there, just keep bluesing.